Hey everyone, it's your professional sarcastic man in secret of attention, Oz Chris, here with the review of Invincible Iron Man number 600. Bendis' final issue, and not only does this have a lot of Bendispeak in it, it is such a freaking chore to read. Oh god, like this took me forever to read. It was, let's get this over with. So we get this very long and drawn out talk from AI Tony about whether Rhodey would have agreed with what Tony is about to do. What is he about to do? He brings back Rhodey. Look, yay, Rhodey is back. That was freaking easy. No, I'm not kidding. How freaking easy was that? He just brought Rhodey back. Like nothing. And why is he in his War Machine armor? Doesn't Punisher have his War Machine armor? Like, what's going on? Like, there's a lot of inconsistencies, because looking back at it now, yeah, that's supposed to be his War Machine armor. So I haven't been reading Punisher, but I thought Punisher has it because Nick Fury Jr. told him where it was. So I don't know, and it kind of demeans the whole point of like Civil War 2 where he gets killed off, and probably that's why if you haven't read the August solicits for Marvel, Punisher is getting a fresh start as well, so it's going back to its original numbering. Yeah, legacy numbering was such a good idea, wasn't it, Marvel? And he no longer has the War Machine armor, so I'm guessing War Machine's actually going to be back properly. And we go back to Riri and Tony, and they meet Leonardo da Vinci. Sure. I mean, if Rhodey can come back so easily, I can accept Leonardo da Vinci being alive. And there's a bunch of nonsense. Blade is still there. Blade is still... He's just randomly there. There's a lot of just characters that are just randomly brought together, and they're supposed to be like this new kind of organization for S.H.I.E.L.D. or something, and... I don't care about his parents. All this business stuff, I kind of forgot this was happening. Doom attacks them all with Doombots as revenge, and then... I gotta say, this is a great panel. Like, the artwork for this part is so good, and you have all the different type of Iron Man armors. You've Tony and Rhodey working together, and like, look at how great this art style is. And then it just, what the hell is this? Like, you go from this to, wow, this looks freaking fantastic, to this is normal. Like, where did this go? I know there's a lot of people that work on this, but sure, why not? They kind of question Doom of why he decided to become Iron Man. It still isn't. He doesn't say anything. He's surprised that Tony's actually alive. So is Rhodey. Yada yada yada. Like, I don't understand. Like, does Mary Jane know? Unless she was actually listening to the whole thing. Did Mary Jane know that's supposed to be Tony's real dad? I don't think I remember, like, the mother showing what he looked like. But even then, that was when he was young, and she just straight up shoots him. And look, he brought Hydra agents with him as well, and then super not Shield Squad helps. I think I don't know why. Like, these are just generic, like, Hydra soldiers. I don't think you need this whole team of Miles Morales. I think it was what Arno Stark or whatever, Riri, Tony Ho, forgot Leonardo da Vinci, and Uber driver Blade. It's a bit much. And Tony's back. So is Rhodey. They don't really make a big deal of like. I know they won't make a big deal of Tony being back because the whole point of this story arc was to find him, and they already knew that he was alive. He was just hiding from them. But they don't really make a big deal. It's like, oh my god, Rhodey, you're alive. You definitely died in Civil War 2. What the hell is going on? How are you back as well? And no, they don't really make a big deal of it. Everyone's a happy family, and and it looks like Doom is going to be going back to being Doom. And no one cares. No one cares. No one cares. No one cares. This was a freaking chore to read. This was, I'm finally done with this. I'm most likely not going to pick up Slot's Iron Man. I'm done. I'm done with Iron Man for now. Like this story arc was 8 issues long. It really did not need to be, considering, and just Deus Ex Machina freaking bringing Rhodey back for no reason at all. I mean, it's good that Rhodey back, he was unnecessarily died in Civil War 2. But it was just randomly out of nowhere, just like, oh hey, Rhodey's back somehow, and he has his armor again. I know Tony probably made it, but hey, Rhodey's back. Best buddies are back again. Why? This, I'm done with this. I've not been, like, I did have a little hope that it would get better since, Bendis was leaving. Hopefully it would leave on a good mark. It kind of didn't. I haven't been enjoying it. The fact that it was called Invincible Iron Man and really Iron Man didn't show up until like the later issues, like, what was the point? So that's it. I'm gonna sell this. The whole search for Tony Stark, all those issues of the Legacy run, I'm gonna sell these. I don't want them anymore. Same with the Incredible Hulk one with World War Hulk 2. I don't want them. I'm selling them. I don't want this. So that's it for the review. You could tell I didn't enjoy this. It really was like, sometimes it's like they've been doing it for a few of the titles where it's $5.99, it's oversized because it's a number, it's in the 100 numbers. We got to have a big celebration. Sometimes they're actually good. It's done well. Like the Daredevil one, the Daredevil 600 was good. I had no problem with that being oversized because it was good and nicely kind of wrapped up and started a new storyline. With this was such a freaking chore. Like, look at this. There is too much dialogue there, and this is supposed to be. This is supposed to be the recap. You know what Marvel does, where they have the first page as a recap because they think you're all dumb and you can't remember anything. This is supposed to be the recap. Look how, like, all the other ones, it's condensed to about probably four bubbles, maybe, if I remember correctly. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There's 19 there, and this is supposed to be a recap. And then, look at it. There's too much. This is too much Bendispeak. Oh my god, too much freaking. The dialogue does not stop. Can you give me a break? Jesus Christ, Bendis. Like, look at this. Look at this. Too much. Okay, it gets better here because there is hardly any dialogue. Same with this one. It's slightly better. It doesn't have any dialogue. It's a huge, badass action scene. I would definitely want this as like a wallpaper or a poster or something framed. It looks cool. This is the only redeeming part of this. It's the only good part of this book is this panel. I love this panel. This widespread pages. It's great. Looks cool. And then, too much. All over the place. What's the point of breaking these up if they're just the same panel? Alright, a little bit. Da-da-da. Alright. Too much. No one cares. Too much. This, it doesn't really give me high hopes for, like, the Bendis' Man of Steel, Superman in Action Comics. I mean, in Action Comics number 1000, it was an okay issue, but it felt out of place as it was a preview. It wasn't celebrating Superman, wasn't celebrating Action Comics, wasn't celebrating 80 years of it. It was a preview for his miniseries. Then the DC Nation one came out. It was alright as well. It still kind of felt out of place, but there was so much freaking Bendispeak in there. There was so much dialogue in there that it was really unnecessary. And this is, I want to give Bendis the benefit of the doubt. There are rumors that he just hated being at Marvel and he finally saw a way out, he took it and went to DC. I want to give Bendis the benefit of the doubt. But when you have stuff like this, you have his whole Invincible Iron Man run, you have Riri Williams, you have a whole lot of stuff, Bendispeak, all of that, it doesn't really help. I want to give Bendis the benefit of the doubt. Where is this Brian Michael Bendis that created Jessica Jones, who created Ultimate Spider-Man, Miles Morales? Where's this Bendis? You can't see any of that Bendis anymore. Am I over-exaggerating? No. Probably, I don't know. Probably I am. I do have worries because the Superman and Action Comic titles during Rebirth have been absolutely amazing. Tomasi, Jurgens, Gleason, all of the creative teams on that have been so freaking great on those series, and then you just have them replaced by Bendis. DC, you give Bendis Superman straight up. No, you should have started him from the bottom. He can work his way up top, and I want to give him the benefit of the doubt, but this resume, this is his resume. This is a look into what he's been doing recently, and it does not look good. And from the previews we had from so far of his Man of Steel series, it's ranged from okay to, oh my god, there's too much Bendispeak right here. Ugh. Oh, come on, please. Please don't ruin Superman, Bendis. Please. But that's it for this review. Leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow me on Twitter, check out my other videos, and I'll see you all next time.